Oh, we are here. Great. I have another story to share with you today, and it might make you laugh, it might make you wonder, but that's true, and I know it will bless you. I nearly missed my mandate. I'm actually coming up with it as a book, but you need to hear this so you're privy to the information. I nearly missed my mandate. I didn't want to be a pastor. Pastor who? How? Where? From where? I remember when my father heard, your daughter is a pastor. Somebody said he laughed and raised his leg up and said, that one, she does not know how to talk. Just pull her out of there and take the microphone, because if you give it to her, she was going to cry. Now, let me tell you some of the myopic understandings I had. I wanted to marry a man that land, Mr. Lander. I know you haven't heard it before. Like, we're going to the airport to pick my husband. He just landed. Hey, that is the man. Like, he landed. I didn't care where he was landing from. Whether he was landing from Côte d'Ivoire or landing from anywhere, but let it be he landed. And we're going to the airport to pick him. That was the man I wanted. That was the kind of person I wanted. When I met my husband, I asked him whether he had any plan of traveling. That time, he said, God forbid. He didn't even say no. In my heart, I'm like, I want to live abroad. I had wanted. So that was what I wanted. Now, to be a pastor, no, I wanted to work in an oil company. My community was looking for me. Like, by the time I became a graduate, I could tell you, in the whole community, it was only one person, and that one was born and raised in America and all. So there was no other person. So at 9 years, I took a decision. I was going to stand out. 9 years. I would go to my mother and tell her, don't stop crying that you don't have a boy. There's nothing a boy can do, a girl cannot do. Calm down, be calming down. So I had wanted to study abroad. I had wanted to go to Harvard University. I had wanted to make money and then come back and work in the oil company and help humanity. That was what I wanted. So even when I got married, he kept telling me, you're a woman of God. I rebuke. In fact, that was the day I said, I made a mistake. Oh, never. Me, pastor, who? So my prayer was not in that line. So I was going to establishments looking for a job. I remember I went to a university in my city, and they said I should go and get 1 or 2 or 3 things, which I don't want to mention. And there was nobody to give me that, because the person who would give me that was the one encouraging and saying, you're a woman of God. You're not, don't go there. And I didn't want to hear that. Which direction are you going now? Which direction? What you're doing, are you doing it because this is what God is saying? Or is it because that's what people are doing? Are you doing it because you have passion for it? I know I could, if you come around me, you would live blessed in a quiet way, one thing or the other. There were people I got to know before I became a pastor. They will bear witness. They will always tell you, you can't be around her, you will not get blessed. They knew there was something. Everybody knew there was something. My parents knew there was something. Let me tell you, when my mother was pregnant of me, at 5 months, she was going to the market, and then there was a woman that had leprosy, and the woman beckoned on her, please give me food, I'm hungry. My mother had compassion on the woman, went back to the house and brought out her old soup, the remaining one that she wanted to eat, when she came back from the market. So she took it, made swallow, and put it in one very old plate. I went back and gave it to the woman. She stretched her hand. Of course, she wasn't going to take the plate again, because the woman had leprosy and people dreaded her. Nobody went closer to her. So immediately she collected the food from my mother. You know what she said? You are pregnant. You want a boy, but there's a girl in there. The way people run away from me because of leprosy is the way the whole world will gather around that one in your womb, because she will carry fever. My mother regretted giving her food because that wasn't what she wanted. She wanted to hear she had a boy. When I was born, my original name was Nkechinyere. If you're Igbo, you will know the meaning means anyone God gives, I take. But along the line, when my mother saw that there was this unique favor and peculiarities about this one, she quickly changed name to CHIOMA. And from that time till today, CHIOMA means good God. My God has been good. Can I talk to you? Which direction are you heading? Make sure it is the way God is leading you. It might look beautiful, it might look rosy, but it's not what it is at the end of the day. Readjust, align. When you align well, everything will be happening effortlessly and listlessly. This is a little of my story, and I know you will learn lessons from it. Who do you want to marry and why? Is the why to please your father or to please your mother or to make you happy, take you to the moon, love you? What would you be doing when he's taking you to the moon and loving you back? What are you giving back in return? Change those myopic understandings, impressions you have about marriage. He must be this, she must be that, he must be this. Change them and align well. Then you see God take you over. And what you're not looking for that you need will begin to look for you. God bless you. Let me go back to my drink.